What? Where was Jeff?
Low. Even lower.
Right. I have been told by many people that I need to be prepared for this one. I mean, a lot of people do say that about a VoicePlay music video, but, you know, there is only so much I can prepare. And I'm still shocked, so I'm excited. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I'm a singer and a voice teacher, and today I am jumping onto something Viking from VoicePlay, but it's an original song. This is a song written by, as I can see from the credits in the description, by Tony Joachim and Lane Stein. So this is gonna be fab. And of course, as we can see from the title, it is featuring J.None, and we're gonna get some lovely Viking stuff. Before I do go any further, I'd like to take this opportunity to remind you that I too write my own music. And here is my vinyl record of my debut album, Echo. It came out last month, and I'm still loving it. It is now available everywhere to stream, Spotify, Apple Music, everything else. But if you do enjoy it, please do consider purchasing the digital download or a vinyl record over on my Bandcamp. There are 9 original tracks, and I am playing one of them currently as I'm speaking. And I recently released a video where myself and Ian chatted about the album and our music writing process, so do go and check that out. And before I get to the main part of the video, let me just remind you now that this is a reaction and an analysis video, but hopefully by now you already know that, but I'm just saying it just in case there's anyone new out there, you know. I will be pausing and talking about the vocals. Right, hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and let's get to Hunt the Sky by VoicePlay featuring J.None.
Steel in hand, we march as one, under moon and the burning sun. Sky beasts come with claws of flame, we strike hard and we take no name.
Whoa! Okay, I know I have a lot of favourite moments, but Hunt the Sky was definitely one that's just now entered my head, and I want to call it, claim it, my favourite moment. We're only at the beginning. Okay, I love this emptiness feel that we feel the wind. I'm not feeling anything. I mean, you hear the wind and you feel like you're there. And then you hear Jeff have, like, just Jeff's voice. And that's stunning as always. Anyway, visually, I really like when we saw Lane, like, we had before the Hunt the Sky, we had that visually happen. So that's just a nice tie between the two. Let's go from the beginning. This I.
Steel in hand, we march as one, under moon and the burning sun. Sky beasts come.
And where am I going? Like, he stops straight away. He's not leaning on. He's not holding on to the next phrase. He's coming off of it straight away, which is cool.
One, under moon and the burning sun. Sky beasts come with claws of flame. We strike hard and we take no name.
Yeah, done. And then like the second time it's replaced by those words. So first it's kind of just like instrument or chains, you know, a movement with which matches with the visuals, the editing, and then we get it with the a very aspirate, you know, that's just building. So when I say aspirate on set, it's very breathy. Hunt the sky. It's like we're exaggerating a whisper, getting that, but it's very breath-led, not having much contact with the vocal folds, allowing the breath to come through.
Through storm and rain, across the sea, we chase the beast and our destiny. From mountains peak to the depths below,
Axe in grip and we never slow.
Hunt the sky, strike.
Ooh, okay, first part we're having some harmonies. So far we've just had separate voices, and we got a Lane solo we love. Yeah, really nice. This breathy quality that we get from both J.None and Lane, just keeping that kind of hushed feel. It just gets a bigger impact when we have everyone come together for the there's just more harmonies, more layering happening in the second half.
Axe in grip and we never slow.
Hunt the sky, strike them down. Shield wall strong as we stand our ground. Wings may rise and the fire may fall. We fear no beast at all.
Ooh, we get a little bit of a low. I know I'm stopping real soon because there's so much going on. Just to go back quickly, I know I talk about Jeff's pout a lot when he's low. When we elongate the loops, we're going to round out darken that sound even more. So that's why we see that a lot with Jeff, because obviously he's the bass singer of the group and we want these low notes, which he's doing beautifully. But it just, when we pout, we're going to get an overall darker tone and color as well. So it's emphasizing that some more. Really nice with the backing harmonies from Ellie and Caesar. It's like we get the beginning, but then they stay on this R vowel and it's not too loud. It's just nicely in there, blended in, as J.None has this lead vocal. Really cool. And yeah, we're getting lots more like oohs consistently in R. I think we're on ooh vowel. Again, just creating a bit more interest in this next verse.
Wings may rise and the fire may fall.
I love that push in the bass.
Wings of black fire in their eye. No rest till we hunt the sky.
Woo!
The fires roar, the night grows near. Still we stand and we show no fear. From cliff to cloud, through ice and flame, the dragons fall and we stake our claim.
I'm sorry, what just happened there though? That felt like, because this is an original song, so it's really interesting how we're getting like, this is VoicePlay. Lane here, who is posing wonderfully right here, is one of the writers of the song, along with Tony Joaquin. So, it's theirs. But that kind of slight, like, semitone shift, chromaticism in there, that I feel like that's such a VoicePlay. They do that a lot in their arrangements to bring their own kind of flair to it. So I love how we've instantly heard this straight away. And it went into such an interesting part. Also, the editing, the video itself, virtual video production. Ellie, go on, look at this. Look at such a great, and obviously Kathy being the production manager, we gotta. Okay, let's go.
The fires roar, the night grows near. Still we stand and we show no fear. From cliff to cloud, through ice and flame, the dragons fall and we stake our claim.
Yeah, very breathy from Caesar as well. Woo! I love these hunt the skies and that dragon flying through. We're getting lots of like in-breath beatboxing from Lane, I think, as well. It creates this kind of wave. He's just, the way he's standing and just kind of beautifully giving us some great percussion. It's just, everything fits so well. We're getting a nice build to this song. Ooh, that bass continued.
Through raging waves and tempests roar, we fight as those who came before. No chains can bind, no beast can tame the wrath from the roaring flame. Hunt the sky.
Flame. I loved that as well. Here we have a different order of where we're having the BVs. Before we kind of started and then they broke off, whereas now we have the lead vocals and it's more like a call and response that we get that echo of the line sung by, I think it was J.None and Ellie here, because we've got Caesar a little bit more connected now. Before, they were quite breathy with the vocals, but now we're getting much more of, we're seeing a lovely drop of Caesar's mouth as well. We know that a narrower placement can help us have a lot more control as we're navigating higher. We can spread on certain vowels, but sometimes the spread might encourage a bit more of a lift and a pull. It's all depending on the singer and how we feel, but we're getting lovely relaxed drops from Caesar.
Through raging waves and tempests roar, we fight as those who came before. No chains can bind, no beast can tame the wrath from the roaring flame. Hunt the sky.
I love how they come up. Went on a bit of a journey there with his vocal line. That was really cool. Like, it was really fast and intricate, not forcing so much volume. Like, in order to get, like, this is, we've heard Ellie sing right up high. Hold on, let me just get where this note is. So the hunt the sky goes up to a B flat. Then I'm pretty sure in a second we're going to get to a C sharp. Mixing up my flats and sharps because I don't know what. And we need to figure out what key we're in so I know what where we're going. But yeah, I like how hunt the sky. Like this is an example of keeping quite open and spread because he feels comfortable there, but what he's not doing is forcing a lot of volume. If we were forcing a lot of volume, it might encourage a bit more of it will encourage a thicker fold action. And what happens there, the thicker fold, aka our chest voice, if we're reaching up there, especially for a male lower set singer, if we're hitting up there, it will feel reach like we're causing a lot of friction in our vocal folds. We want to rely more on this mix quality, which when he goes up here and when he continues, he does this beautifully because again, he's not forcing a lot of volume. He's got a lot of this whiny cry in his voice, which allows resistance in the vocal folds to make contact and not get too thin and wispy. We know Ellie has this down, but it's always good to mention that this is what's happening in this moment.
Hunt the sky, strike them down. Shield wall strong as we stand up.
I love that.
Wings may rise and the fire may fall. We fear no beast at all.
Wait, who's doing that? Like up here, it's really, it's got this lovely, well, again, it's not a thick sound, it's not loud, but it's got loads of twang. Twang helps us when we're in this, we can include twang everywhere. It's not dependent on just higher set. We can have twang down in the lower range as well. But what twang does, it is the tightening of the AES, and we can send out a lot of volume without being so thick in our vocal folds, but it also helps with the brightness overall. We can get quite a bright sound, so that that forward bright quality is an indicator that twang is involved. And I just love that as we get Jeff having a moment there as well. Oh, I love that delay of the BBs. Battle cry. Yo, hold on, before we get this section of the song, what? There was a lovely moment where if I worked out what key we're in, which I can do, Peter Barber's probably sorted out, so go check his video out. But I think they've swapped to like the relative minor, like for a split second, then kind of came back down. There was definitely a slight modulation, then we came back and it's so beautifully tucked in there. Same return. I missed that the first time. Where was Jeff? He was like,
Low, even lower.
That's my interpretation. Thank you very much.
Still we ride on waving wind.
Sorry, I felt like I had to throw something, and it was my pen. Okay, I'm sorry.
Still we ride on waving wind. The hunt is done, but the war begins. Through ash and bone, but we strike still with strength and unbroken will.
Hunt the sky, strike them down. Shield wall strong as we stand our ground. Wings may rise and the fire may fall.
We fear no beast at all.
What on earth? I've got chills. They're multiplying. Okay. That was a blur. I'm going to first say I really enjoyed that fill from Lane. That was really satisfying. Glorious belts from Ellie. Just beautiful. We know, again, he's doing similar things to what we just talked about already, just beautifully. Nice. And I really love, there's kind of like overtones thing, like kind of the vowels changing as we're droning out on a note, like this pedal note, but we're kind of shifting the shape of the mouth, and it's very like tribal, very, you know, it fits with the Viking kind of feel that we're getting. And there's really cool as we come back to a Jeff solo delivery, and then this happens.
Ride on waving wind, the hunt is done, but the war begins. Through ash and bone, but we strike still with strength and unbroken will.
Hunt the sky, strike 'em down.
I love that. I know we've just had Jeff going. See what I mean about the pout? I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to do. If you're wanting to learn what he's doing, I would just start by making noises. It has improved my lower range a lot. Thank you, VoicePlay. No, it's a subharmonic.
The sky, strike 'em down.
But it's so clear there.
Shield wall strong as we stand our ground. Wings may rise on the fire may fall.
We fear them, we stand
Oh, that's so much like power and depth in there. It's so great. And I love, we get that like the triplet kind of feel in there. It's a little bit slower than, but I mean it is, those hits, Hunt the Sky, that we've had throughout. So just keeping that continuous theme there. Then what else did we get that was glorious? Oh yeah, Ellie.
Shield wall strong as we stand our ground. Wings may rise on the fire may fall.
We fear them, we stand
Oh, the bass line was super cool there as well.
Through storm and strife on a never die.
Woo!
No rest till we hunt the sky. On the wind, hear a battle cry.
Ellie, these are one of my favorite things to do, what you just done. We are ascending. This starting note that he's on, which is, hold on. The starting note that we're on is a B4. We go, we go up to an F sharp 5. So it is a major fifth. Like, you can hear how high it is in my head voice. And when I say head voice, thin folds, that's because that's naturally what the vocal folds want to do, right? They're thinning out. It cannot be a thick sound. Or we can feel how thin this is, beautiful thin, but how we're filling up that sound is that resistance that I'm talking about. Another good thing that he's doing is he's not starting heavy. He has to be already, because he knows that the outcome is to slide up to this higher note that is thinner with the vocal folds, but he wants to maintain this full sound throughout. He can't start too heavy. Before, Hunt the Sky, where it was nice and open, it probably sounded a lot more fuller because that was the top note. But now we're going from da, da. The higher note is up there on an F sharp 5. Obviously sung with a lot more resistance, and he's doing it beautifully. It's just so relaxed and allowing, again, the twang to send that volume out, even though it's recorded, like, you know, but we still want to hear that presence, but sending that brightness up as well, making sure we're hitting the note and not sinking below. Beautiful ascending glissando, that slide, that, so good.
We fear them, we stand
Through storm and strife on a never die.
That's the same note.
No rest till we hunt the sky. On the wind, hear a battle cry. Wings of black fire in their eyes. On the wind, hear a battle cry. No rest till we hunt the sky.
You've heard our song, now hear the call. Join our warband on Patreon,
Oh
where
my God,
legends
that
gather
ending was so
around the
good.
fire. Behind the scenes tales, early access, and secrets too sacred for YouTube awaits thee. We write it dawn.
They're so clever with like
we
the green
ride
screen.
together.
And then like, look what they've created. It's so great. Yeah, I loved that ending. Hold on, can we just go back? Let's just skip to In the Air Tonight. That was a great one. I love how we get the pull, like we really strip back and hold onto the full bar of just like with one note, just really just slowing down that last part of the song. And then as we get the main melody, we have those whisper kind of, let's just listen to it.
On the wind, hear our battle cry. No rest till we hunt.
And then actually rest, and we get a rest after that. Hilarious. But no, like we get it's very rhythmically sung, and I love that because it's very powerful. And then that drop from Jeff. Yeah, it's like such a strong finish. Like we've talked about VoicePlay liking to use that space with that they like to use the space and stretch the vocals. So we have Ellie up high, Caesar and J.None fill in the middle, Jeff down low. Lane we can visually see him doing the hunt the sky, da da da, kind of bringing that percussive, whispery kind of feel. Rhythm kind of the feel there. Really cool. Are they going to write more Viking stuff? Because we need a whole Viking album now. Just saying. I feel like Vikings is VoicePlay's thing. Okay, you know when right at the beginning I said this was my favourite thing? Yeah, I'll probably stick by that was my favourite thing. Then, I think the whole thing was my favourite thing. How can you choose just one, Jen? That was truly wonderful. Thank you, VoicePlay. Thank you, J.None. And of course, Tony Joachim and Lane as well for writing this and everyone involved. Stellar. Sorry. If you enjoyed this reaction and analysis and learned a thing or two, please do go check me out over on Patreon. There is lots more content going on over there. Or do go and hit that subscribe button, the bell button, and the thumbs up button here. Remember to do go and check me out over on Spotify or wherever you listen to music. It is my name, and my debut album Echo is out everywhere. And if you do enjoy it, please do consider supporting over on Bandcamp. There you can purchase my digital download or a vinyl record. And I have my merch site as well. There's some merch items to do with Echo, which are pretty cool, and some Elephant Talk stuff, which is my podcast. Thank you very much. I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye.